Hello, everybody, and welcome once again to the Rosen College of Hospitality here in Orlando, Florida. Today we're going to be talking about grilling. Grilling is a dry heat method of cooking. Today we're using a commercial gas grill that you'd find in most kitchens. There's also charcoal grills, wood-fired grills, different types of grills that you can use. A wood-fired grill is really nice because you're going to impart the flavor of the wood into what you're cooking as well. So as well as giving it a nice char, it's going to give it additional flavor. So I'm going to cook a couple of steaks to start with, and the first thing I'm going to do is season them, both sides, just a little bit of salt and pepper. Now, I'm not going to put any oil on them because your grill needs to be hot. That's one of the first things you need to do is turn your grill on, make sure it's nice and hot before you start. If the grill's hot, they shouldn't stick. I'll take my steaks, put them on at a 90-degree angle. What we're looking for here is to get the nice marks on the steak, the crosshatch marks, which is why we put them on at an angle, which you'll see shortly. You can check the steaks to see how they're doing. Okay, once I'm sure that I have my nice grill marks, I'm going to take my steak and turn it 90 degrees. Okay, I've checked both sides now. So I'm ready to flip this one. So you can see how we got those really nice grill marks going across there, a nice little bit of char. And now we just continue. Now, one of the things that you'll need to know is how to check the doneness of a steak or a piece of pork. Obviously, steaks are something that people can order anywhere from blue, which is basically just sealed on the outside, to well done. So the easiest way is using your fingers to press. The springier the meat is, the less it's cooked, is a general rule of thumb. So this one's ready. So I'm going to take it off. It's very important that when you're cooking a steak, that you allow it to rest before you serve it. I wouldn't want to cut into these straight away because all the blood will just come pouring out of it. We need to let it rest for a little while so the juices have a chance to settle, and then these will be ready to serve and eat. Same applies to when you're roasting meat too, but that's another video. All right, so that's our steaks. I'm going to grill a couple of pork chops here, some boneless pork chops. But the difference is this time I'm going to put a glaze on them. I've made a glaze of bourbon and brown sugar that's going to really enhance the flavor of the chop. But it does create another little problem for us because when we put a glaze on, especially one that's a sugar base, that's going to caramelize really quickly, and you're going to see that when I put it on the grill. I'll put these on the same way at an angle. You can already see that we have a lot more smoke coming off. These have been on probably no more than 30 seconds, and I'm already ready to flip these. So if I don't, I'm going to get too much char. You do want a nice char on there, but you don't want it to be burnt. The sugar will burn, like I said, and then you got a disaster on your hands. Now, pork, a lot of people think it can only be served well done, but it's actually okay to serve pork medium. But these are so thick that I know that when I turn them, they're going to get nice and dark on the other side very quickly too, and they're not going to be cooked, so these are something I would almost certainly finish in the oven, or I would flatten them out and make them thinner. See a very, very short space of time, and we have a beautiful char marks on there, but it didn't take very long. To accompany these, just to show you something again a little different, I'm going to do some apple rings. As a garnish, pork and apple. Best friends, love each other. Okay, guys, so I think it's almost time to go plate our meal up today. Our steak and our pork chops with grilled apples. They should look delicious, and I know they will do. Okay, guys, here's what we've made today. We've done a nice, beautifully bourbon glazed pork chop on the grill with some creamed potatoes with chives and some grilled asparagus. I grilled a little bit of asparagus there too, very quickly, with our nice grilled apples. Beautiful presentation. People do eat with their eyes. It's very important. And our second dish today is the steak that we grilled. We're serving that with some compound butter, Café de Paris, with peppers, garlic, all sorts of nice things in it. And remember, I did those Parisienne, showed you that Parisienne scoop when we were doing some of the knives. There's some Parisienne potatoes. I used the scoop to take them out, and also some stuffed mushrooms capped with some blistered cherry tomatoes. So very elegant presentations on both of them. It's time for me to go, guys, because believe it or not, I'm going to be eating. So I'll see you all again soon.